Okay, I actually want to talk about something that I have kind of been struggling with in my fitness journey. I would say for the last, it's been kind of an issue for the last 2 months, but it's gotten a lot worse recently. And it's just basically like a lot of anxiety around the gym that I think has been caused by the constant stream of things that I see on social media. Because, we spend, or at least I spend so much time on social media and sometimes forget to remind myself that social media is like everybody's highlight reel, right? So everybody is choosing what they put on social media, and people are only going to put their best version on social media. We don't see too many creators on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, whatever it is. We don't see too many creators that are posting the bad things or the negative things on social media, right? And for me, I think this constant stream of social media highlight reels feeds into this idea that I have to be 100% of the time, right? And just to put it into perspective, I've been weightlifting for about 2 years. I started weightlifting specifically in about November of 2020. I had kind of been working out before that, but I was a lot of cardio, a lot of walking. I was really out of shape at the beginning of 2020 and had a lot of weight and a lot of body fat to lose. So it was about November of 2020 when I started actually weightlifting. And when I started weightlifting, I was working out 7 days a week. Okay, I now have dropped it down to 5 days a week. But even dropping down from 7 days to 5 days a week weightlifting was really hard for me because I had built in my mind that I had to be doing something every day. It just had to be something. I had to be on point 100% of the time, working out 100% of the time, no days off, we got to keep going mentality. And I think a lot of that was because I started following bodybuilders and fitness influencers and all these people on the internet, right, on social media. And you always see oh my God, she looks so perfect. Her arms are so big. Her quads are so big. She looks so good. And it started this process for me, right? And so now it's been really hard for me to acknowledge that sometimes I need time off from the gym, or sometimes we just need to step away. You get burnt out to a point, right? And just to put it into perspective, it was so bad for me that I was skipping family trips so that I wouldn't miss the gym. Last summer, I was supposed to go to Colorado with my aunt and uncle and cousins. And a week before our trip, we had everything planned. A week before our trip, I backed out. Told my aunt I'm not going because I was too scared to take a week off from the gym, right? And I'm going down a rabbit hole right now. But anyway, I'm just saying all this because for about the last month or so, I would say, I feel my progress in the gym is actually starting to decline. For example, Saturday morning, my fiance and I went and hit a chest workout and my bench struggled. I could barely lift anything. And I'm going down a little bit of a rabbit hole right now. But anyway, I'm saying all this because the fear of missing a week of working out is so ingrained to me that it's gotten to the point where when my body starts to tell me that I need to step back or take time away, I can't. It causes so much anxiety for me to step away. But for about a week or two now, my body is just giving me all sorts of signals that it needs a break. I need to cool down. I'm not sleeping well at night. So last night it took me probably 2 hours to fall asleep, which is not normal for me. Saturday morning when my fiance and I went and hit a chest workout, I normally can bench 95 pounds for 3 sets of 3. I got it for 1 set of 3 and couldn't get 95 pounds back up again. A constant muscle soreness, which I haven't changed up my workout, so not really normal to be having constant muscle soreness. And so I'm taking the week off, which is something that's really hard for me and really difficult for me to do. But it's also something that I know is super important for me to do because my body needs it. My body is begging for me to take time off. And so if you are someone that struggles with this constant fear of always having to be doing something or taking time off and stepping back, what I'm doing to kind of help myself through this process is instead of looking at it as a bad thing or looking at it as oh my God, I'm taking a week off from lifting and I'm gonna lose all my progress, because that's like where the anxiety comes from, right? It's like, I'm scared I'm gonna lose my progress. I'm like trying to flip the script and remind myself that like there's other positive things that I can focus on. So this week I'm gonna focus on like making sure I know my body's getting the rest it needs. Like, it needs this rest. And so constantly telling myself that, reminding myself that this is just a break from lifting weights, not like from moving my body. So focusing on still going for walks, doing fun, like other fun exercises like cardio. So I'm gonna do some like dance videos, some cardio, like the Fitness Marshall. I love his videos, so I can still get my cardio in and I can still move my body. And then I also like need to finish my certification for my nutrition course. So I'm gonna take the test this week and hopefully have more time to study. And so if you're somebody that's struggling with this too, like just remember that it's okay to take time off from the gym or take a step back. You're not gonna lose your progress, and just try to focus on other things that are going on in your life and other ways that you can like fill the time.